Acuity Scheduling Customization tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be talking about Acuity. We're going to be discussing it in great depth and great info. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First of all, let's go ahead and discuss about Acuity. So Acuity is basically an online appointment scheduling platform. And over here, you can basically create appointments for yourself. And when you've created those appointments, other clients or other people can schedule it from you. So basically, it's a great platform to, start appointments. So let's say you're in some type of hair salon business and you don't take customers who don't take appointments. So what you can do is you can go in Acuity, and over there you can create appointments for yourself. And let's say you create an appointment from a certain time for some certain amount of money for the hair salon, and then someone obviously opts that appointment by scheduling the time for themselves. And once they do that, there you go. There's your appointment and you are set to go. So that's basically what Acuity is, and that is what we're going to be discussing in depth today. So without further ado, let's get straight into the Acuity main website. So here we are, Acuity Scheduling, a Squarespace company. Now you all have definitely heard about Squarespace. It's one of the top leading e-commerce platforms out there. Many people use it to create websites for themselves and much, much more. So Squarespace obviously created another product of their company, which is called Acuity Scheduling. And Acuity Scheduling, again, as I discussed, it's a scheduling platform. Here we can see all-in-one appointment management, everything you need to schedule anything. Acuity Scheduling helps you automate everything from payments to reminders. And over here, we can obviously see Try Scheduling. We're going to get into that into a second. But this is what your scheduling banner or platform is going to look like. You're going to have a picture. You're going to write your business name on top and more stuff like that. So here it says, never ask what time works for you again. Say goodbye to phone tags. With your customized scheduling page, clients can easily view your real-time availability and self-schedule their own appointments. So obviously here you can see schedule appointments. Here's different appointments. You can choose different appointments from these and much, much more. Here you can see simplicity meets power. Control your availability 24/7, manage multiple locations and employees, only show your clients the calendar you want them to see, and harness all the flexibility to make scheduling work for you. Here you can see you can organize your schedule, auto adjust for time zones, let clients easily cancel and reschedule themselves, and send automated reminders to keep clients prompt. And then there's the organized client information. Ask clients to fill out intake forms at the point of booking so you'll have everything you need to know about them in one place. So basically, in simpler words, this is your appointment time scheduling. This is your appointment day scheduling. And this is finally where you can get your clients' information, like their name and stuff like that. Or like if you want to get information about them, like all the other ordinary stuff. Then there's the adapting to any businesses. Explore these fake businesses to experience the real powerful features your clients can rely on. Now, obviously, these are a few fake businesses, or you could say business templates that they've given us, and accordingly, they have created different schedules to it to obviously help us see how things actually work. So this is like a Llama SD yoga studio, and in this yoga studio, as we can see, we have classes or private sessions. Like if we were to go over here just to see how it looks, this is just a fake website for a yoga, seeking some free reigns and stuff like that. Here's the scheduling page. Book it real good. So obviously, here we go. You can choose appointments, you can add information, stuff like that. So this is how things are gonna look for you. So obviously, you can see all these different templates. Like for yoga studio, you have classes and private sessions. For global goodies, you have daily template and in-person videos. For whiskey business, you have class series and workshops. And then obviously there's all the other like massage and spa. You get subscriptions and gift certificates. You have the Schooner coaching. And you just have much, much more. Then you can also see the different features that it brings you. It says more than just a scheduling tool. It's a cohesive, user-friendly system for running your business end to end. Number one, it syncs your calendars and gets you notified about your new bookings. Number two, which is one of the most important things, is that it accepts online payments via integrations with Stripe, Square or PayPal. Number 3, it offers more than just appointments like gift certificates, packages, memberships, or group classes. Then you have the feeling confident, knowing client information is private as part of HIPAA. Then number 5, you can reduce no-shows by sending customized reminders, emails, and text to clients. Meet clients anywhere through video conferencing integrations like maybe Zoom or Google Meet or something like that. Then number 7 is you can easily share your calendar via Facebook, Instagram, email, or your website. And then number 8 is that you can customize everything to match your brand experience. Then obviously we have tons and tons of different integrations like Stripe, you have Square, Zapier, PayPal, and Google Analytics. Then obviously, knowing your name is only the beginning, their global award-winning team of real humans proudly support over 100,000 businesses. Whatever you need will be there to help you over the world, one problem-solving conversation at a time. So they have a help center as well if you want to visit that and get any type of technical support or contact support from them. So for now, let's go ahead and discuss the pricings. So here we are in the pricing section, and in the pricing section here you can see they tell us grow your business even while you sleep. Powerful plans, simple prices, award-winning customer service included in every plan. Try it for 7 blissful days absolutely free. Please do not include applicable taxes, and yeah. So obviously you can see you can either pay annually or pay monthly. Now, if you pay annually, you're obviously going to save 6%, and all you're going to need to do is like $14 per month. If you do 14 into 12, I think that should be around $168 if I'm not wrong. So the emerging plan per year is $168, and then obviously respectively it's going to increase with all these prices. This should be around $600. This should be, if I'm not around $280 something dollars, something like that. So obviously the price respectively increases as you keep going up. So you could either do that or you could just pay monthly with paying $15 or $25 or $50. Like each plan grows respectively with their price. And obviously each plan has its own discrete separate features. So obviously in this plan, you can see that the number of staff locations and cores you have are 1. In this there are 6, and in this there are 36. Then obviously you have client self-scheduling, you have been offered unlimited services and appointments, accepting payments and deposits through Stripe, Square, or PayPal, Google Meet, Zoom, and GoToMeeting integrations for online meetings, advanced features like confirmation reminder and follow-up emails, text messages, reminders, offered appointment packages. You can sell subscriptions, memberships, and gift certificates, and automatic time zone conversion for your clients. Then in the customization section, obviously you have displaying your logo. You can brand your scheduler color and copy. You can remove powered by on your scheduler, sign BAA for HIPAA compliance, custom API and CSS for your developers. So you have all those different things. Then you also have all the different, advanced features for your paid plans. So you can go with any one of these. The most popular one is obviously the growing plan, which is a $25 per month plan. You can go with that if you want to, but for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and click on try scheduling. Now, once you go and try scheduling, they're going to ask you for an email. Now, I'm going to be using temp mail, but I'd recommend that you use a proper email for yourself. I'm just using Temple because obviously this is just a temporary sign up. So once we're over here, it's going to ask us to log in. So I'm going to keep my name. There we go. Then I'm going to keep an email address. So I'm going to copy this, bring it here. I'm going to paste it here. Then I'm going to keep a password for myself. Make sure it's a strong password. And now if it's strong, what you can do is just go and continue. It could be a medium password as well. It doesn't really matter. And once you've done that, here it says starting your scheduling trial. Now, obviously, once it's finished setting up our dashboard, our mainframe for our scheduling website, what we're going to do is obviously we're going to get right into it, and we're going to discuss all the basic features that it brings us. So we're just going to wait for this to load up real quick, and I'm going to discuss more with you. So here we are. Set up your scheduling page, get ready to start booking appointments online in just a few steps. So obviously you're going to first of all name your business. So to name your business, what we're going to do is obviously we're going to keep a random name. I'm going to go with, let's say, John's Hair Salon for Men. And then obviously you can create, let's say, URL for yourself, or, to create a page URL. For this, you're going to obviously have to have a domain and URL for yourself. But if you don't, you can just keep it optional and click on next for now. And once you've done that, here it says set up your first appointment type. You'll be able to create more appointments and classes later. So in the name, obviously, you're going to keep up an appointment type, like let's say, just call it haircut right now. Haircut, the duration could be obviously however long a haircut takes. 30 minutes should be enough. And then the appointment type, it could be a one-on-one, or it could be a class appointment, a group appointment. Obviously, if it's a hair salon, one-on-one would just work best. And once you've done that, obviously keep a price for the haircut. You could just go with $10 maybe, and then click on next. And once you're here it says set up your availability. These are the times when people are able to book their appointments with you. So obviously you're going to set a time zone, and then accordingly, when you set a time zone, you're going to set the days that you're available, like the days where you're going to basically, get appointments from people. So once you've set up the days, you're going to set up the time. Once you've set up the time, you're just going to click on next. Now, once you click on next, here it says accept payments and grow your revenue. Connect Stripe, Square, or PayPal to give your clients more ways to book and pay online. Prevent no-shows by collecting deposits or full payments at booking. Attract and retain clients by offering multiple ways to pay in person or online. Create packages, gift cards, and subscriptions to entice clients to book. Now, you can just connect it right now. We're going to do it later. I'm going to show you the full procedure of how you're going to do it. So I'm just going to click on later for now. And yeah, we're set. We are ready to go. So here we are. This is our main John's Hair Salon for Men dashboard. And this is where we're going to be doing all of the magic, all of our scheduling work. So first of all, we're going to come here in the tab where it says welcome. Let's start things by setting up your availability next. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go on set your availability. And here we're going to discuss all the features that come with the calendar. Now, it might mess around with you a bit depending on the traffic it's experiencing. So what you can do, if it gives some errors like this, is just reload the page. And once you reload it, all that's going to happen, it's going to set up and schedule it for you. It's going to take like a few seconds, so just wait for it to load up really quick. So here we are. And once it's loaded up, again, just go and click on set your availability. And once you've done that, again, click on that. And here you are. You're loaded into the availability corner. And here is where you're obviously going to start messing around with your availability. We're just going to wait for the calendar to load up real quick, because when the calendar loads up, obviously there you're going to set your timings for your appointments. Now, once your calendars load up, here is where you're going to obviously start, as I said, setting up your dates, your times, your days, and stuff like that. So here you can see. Choose the hour. First of all, you're going to come here where it says set up your calendar availability. Welcome to the heart of the scheduling land. Set your availability. Enter your availability as windows of time, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or maybe 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Or just enter the exact start times for your appointments, 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 1 p.m., and 3 p.m. So choose the hours you accept booking from clients. Over here, obviously we have, now in the setting hours availability, you can either tick this like I have regular hours every week, or if you do that, switching to only availability for specific days will remove your current regularly week hours. If you want to have the same availability every week, select cancel to go back to the regular weekly hours. Now, if you switch to specific days, what's going to happen is you're going to basically have to set different times for different days. Like, there's not going to be a regular, basically, what's going to happen is, you have this whole monthly schedule over here. So what's going to happen is you're going to basically set a schedule for every day of the month differently. Whereas if you do this, you're just going to have to schedule for a single week, and that schedule will be followed throughout the whole month. So that's the difference between these two features. So what you can do is accordingly, obviously, choose whatever works best for you. And let's say over here on Sunday, what you can do is you can change the time from maybe 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and you can start off on, like, let's say 11 a.m. We start at 11 a.m. Then obviously you can change the times accordingly, and what's going to happen is these times are going to be followed regularly, week by week. So once you've done that, we're just going to click on save regular hours, and once you save regular hours, what you're going to do is, obviously, here's your override hours for specific days. Like, this is your monthly availability. Select specific dates to set, change, or override your different hours. So let's say the hours you miss on Saturday, you could fulfill it on some other day, on Sunday or Friday or Thursday. But, any single month of the week, a specific day. So you can mess around with that in the override settings section if you want to. But yeah, once you've done that, you can also go on calendar scheduling limits. So here you have, do not allow clients to schedule fewer than this much hours in advance, more than this what days in the future. This obviously depends on the hours in advance you want to, not allow the clients to schedule. And then also here it says, do not allow clients to cancel or reschedule appointments less than this much hours in advance. Appointments per time slot, you could how many appointments you want to give per time. So like, let's say till like 9 to 5, how many appointments can you take from 9 to 5? So accordingly you can like keep 9 or 8 or whatever you want. And appointments can also be double booked. The maximum appointments are, you can accept appointments until fully booked, or accept a max number of appointments for whatever feature you want to add. And obviously, once you've done that, you can go and save limits and save all of this. You can also set different hours for certain appointment types. And for that, obviously, you're going to save your appointment type previously. And once you've done that, here you're going to set hours of different availabilities for yourself, as I told you earlier. And there's your calendar scheduling limit. And you can also add a new calendar. For example, like if you want to add a new calendar for a different type of month where you're maybe busy or something like that, you can just add a name, add new calendar, add a new time zone, picture, location, stuff like that. And yeah, just make a new calendar for yourself. So you can do that stuff as well. Then if we go on rooms and resources, like over here in the availability section, we can see in the rooms resources, use resources when you have more staff than things that your appointments rely on, like rooms or cars. Clients won't see these. Resources are an additional restriction on top of your availability and scheduling limits. So for example, if you have 3 rooms that your 5 people on staff get scheduled into, create a resource for rooms with a quantity of 3. So basically, if you are running low on resources and you have more staff to, work around with it, what you can do is, obviously, you can set new resources. So let's say your main headquarters for, working is like full. So what you can do is, obviously, you can set a different resource, like room number 4, or maybe the basement, or maybe a car or something like that. So for that, all you're going to do is you're going to go on new resource. And once you go on new resource, again, you can choose something like car, choose how many appointments can be set up in this. And then once you've done that, all you're going to do is you're going to create resource. And basically there you go. You have created a resource for yourself, and there we have it. And you can obviously give it appointment types. Like right now, this resource isn't used by any appointment type, so it doesn't limit anything. You can give it different appointment types once we create them. And then obviously in the availability section, the final setting is the global scheduling limits. So these settings apply account-wide unless otherwise specified on the calendar-specific scheduling limits. Now in the general settings, we have limit when clients can schedule, reschedule, and cancel appointments or edit forms. Minimum hours are 12 hours. Maximum days are 365 days. Now you can obviously change these according to whatever works best for you, Like in the minimum hours, set the minimum number of hours before start time that appointments can be scheduled. In the maximum days, set the maximum days in advance that appointments can be scheduled basically. Allow clients to reschedule appointments and cancel appointments. You can set the minimum number of hours before start time that appointments can be rescheduled or canceled. You can also edit intake forms if you want to, and like if you want to allow them always or allow up to a specific certain set of hours. Then obviously you have start time intervals. Set start time intervals to create consistency in how your appointment times display to your clients. Automatically based on your appointment type durations, or every 30 minutes if you want to, or every like certain, set time of minutes if you want to set it. Then you have minimized gaps. Reduce or remove gaps between appointments on your calendar. Enabling minimized gaps will limit the availability slots after appointments are booked. Again, minimize gaps. Avoid any gaps between appointments during the day, or avoid small gaps, but allow gaps of at least, whatever set of time you want to add. Then here in the look busy section, make your appointment calendar look filled up by reducing the amount of available appointments. And again, look busy if you want to, and you can like increase the number of available appointments by this percentage. Now, once you have obviously messed around and worked with that, you're gonna go and create appointment types. Now, obviously, this is where you're gonna schedule and create the main, obviously, work for yourself. So in the appointment types, you have new types of services. Appointment types are services which clients can schedule. You must have at least one to allow clients to schedule appointments with you. You don't have any appointment types yet. Please create one now so that clients can book appointments with you. So obviously we're going to create a service for ourselves. Now, in the new type of group class setting, what's going to happen is obviously, as it says, you're going to create a group class for you. And this is for a group of people, obviously. So like if you're willing to have a hair salon appointment for a group of people, you can choose this one. But the optimum setting for when it comes to a hair salon appointment is the new type of service, basically. So we're going to go with that. So in new type of service, once we click on it, what's going to happen is it's going to ask us for our name, first of all. So you can keep a name like, again, as I told you, haircutting. You can add a longer description. In this service, I provide one of the best haircuts you have ever gotten. I will fulfill any need of yours by cutting every inch of your hair perfectly while keeping the volume and shine of all your hair follicles. Like create, a good, nice description to make sure the client actually gets convinced. Make sure to have no spelling mistakes and volume. There we go. So there we have it. And then you can obviously go keep on going. You can create a bigger description if you want to do that. And once you've created a description for yourself, you can also show a message after scheduling. Like after someone schedules, you can write something like, please do make sure to make the appointment on time and make sure to make up your mind on whatever haircut you want, so there is no time wasted in your haircut. And as always, thank you for choosing John Hair Salon as your stylist or cutter or whatever. You can just choose something like that. So once you've done that, again, make sure to correct all of this. Now, obviously, your client's going to get this message when they are basically, once they have paid and everything for your schedule. Well, like once they have properly scheduled, they're going to get this message. Like make sure it's a nice message to fulfill the requirements and also a good thank you. And once you've done that, obviously set the duration for your basic appointment. Like it could be 30 minutes, it could be 40, it could be an hour or stuff like that. So just choose any one of these if you want to. Like 30 minutes should be good. You can also keep a block off time if you want to add that. So I'm gonna keep the block off time like 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after the appointment. Keep the price for your haircut. I'm gonna keep it $12. And then obviously here is the picture section where you're gonna basically add a picture to make things, better for you, make like the interface and the outlook of your appointment or your scheduling section should be attractive. It should look good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a good photo for ourselves, but we're not gonna make it now. I'm gonna make it in further parts of the video. So please do make sure to keep watching. So once you've done this, you're going to give access to whatever type of people you want, and you're just going to go ahead and click on create appointment type. And what that's going to do is it's automatically going to create an appointment type for you. So here we have it. Haircutting 30 minutes at $12 with 10 minutes padding after and 10 minutes padding before. So there we go. There we have our first appointment. Now, if we go on add-ons, are basically extras that customers can select while scheduling their appointment. So like for a hair salon, you could have maybe hair color or hair, let's say hair styling. Someone could, want to style their hair, and you can like get an additional $8 for it, and the additional duration, like hair styling, however many minutes you want, 15 should be optimal. Then you can give access to yourself or like someone else if you want to, and then you can make it available for whatever appointment you want to make it available for. Once you've done that, you're going to click on create, and once you click on create, that's it. You have created an add-on for yourself. And now this add-on will appear every time a client basically sees or clicks on any of your appointments. So yeah, that is how you create add-ons. And then obviously there's coupons. Now, if you don't know what coupons are basically little tokens that someone can bring to your appointments. Like, let's say if they schedule an appointment, you can create a coupon through which maybe they can get a discount code. So yeah, that's what coupons are for. You can just create a new one just by clicking on coupon and then coming here, and you can create a coupon code like free cut. Just call it free cut. Then a discount could be of, however many dollars you like. So $1 discount, you could give them $3 discount maybe. And this can be used, like it could have unlimited users. Each customer can use this once. And obviously the code applies to any appointment type or something or you can just specify an appointment if you want to. And then obviously you can keep an expiration date if you want to. And once you've done that, all you're going to do is click on save coupon. And once someone adds the code free cut, what's going to happen is they're going to get a free coupon for, a discounted haircut. So yeah, that's basically another great way to mess around with things when it comes to, scheduling appointments with Acuity. Now let's head into customizing our scheduling page. Now this is one of the most crucial steps because this is the appearance of the main backbone of your page. This is what your clients and customers are going to be seeing once they maybe go for your, let's say a person has gone with your appointment, they want your services. Okay, so they're going to go to your profile, and this is what they're going to see in front of them. Not very attractive. It looks professional, but not very attractive. It looks like something someone just made off of, in 2 minutes off of some bad HTML codes and stuff like that. So what we're going to do to make this better is obviously we're going to change the appearance. Now for the appearance, you can go with monthly, but obviously monthly is best for clients booking more than a week in advance, but no one actually, books haircuts for a week in advance. People book haircuts on a daily basis. So I'd recommend you go with daily. You can go with monthly if you have big orders. Let's say if you are a software engineer and you make programs for someone, then yeah, I guess a week prior appointment could make sense. But if you're a hair salon or a nail salon or something like that, then a daily appointment should be best. Then you can you're gonna put in your business name. So I'm gonna obviously put in that John's Hair Salon for men. And then obviously you're going to select the industry, whatever industry you're in. The hair salon industry should be I guess it's a beauty salon, not exactly a beauty salon, but yeah, there we go. Hair salon, that works best. And obviously here's the logo section. Now, logo, and as I told you, the appointment picture and the logo, these things are crucial because these things are obviously the items that give your page structure. They give your page a good appearance, a good look. This is what makes your page attractive. This is what gives it, that spark. So make sure to have a really good and a really nice logo. And we're going to be talking about how we're going to be making one of those. So please just don't worry, just keep on watching. So here we have scheduling instructions. Obviously, these are instructions that you're going to want to give your clients, like write any instructions to show clients before they book your appointment. So what you can do is you can write, again, please do make sure to make it on time for your appointment, because if you are 15 minutes late, your appointment will be canceled and given to the next customer in line. So yeah, you could keep requirements like that. And once you've done that, here it says week starts on, choose whatever day the week starts on for you. You can choose the time format, choose your time zone. You can also change your font if you want to. I'd say, in my opinion, I think Newton should work best because it looks pretty, in my opinion, it looks pretty professional, looks pretty nice. So yeah. Now this is what your page is going to look like. John's Hair Salon for Men. Please do make sure to make it on time, stuff like that. Then obviously here are the appointments that you offer. Here are the additional appointments like the hairstyling, the add-on that I added. And these are the times I offer these appointments. So yeah, that is basically how your page is going to look. But obviously, as I said, not the most attractive looking page, is it? So what we're going to do is, obviously I'm going to close this preview and I'm going to add myself a logo. Now, again, you're wondering, how do we add a logo? So don't worry, I have you covered there. We're going to be using one of the best and free designing softwares out there. It's called Canva. Yes, you have definitely heard of this one. Canva is basically one of the best designing tools ever, and the whole world is using it to graphic design whatever they want. You've probably heard of this a lot, so we're going to be using this. Now to use this, we're obviously going to go ahead and sign ourselves up. It's like a pretty short sign up process. So again, we're going to be using the temporary email that we just used for our Acuity. So again, I'm going to copy this real quick. I'm going to bring it here, paste, click on continue, give them my name. Once you give them your name, again, they're going to send a confirmation code. So you're just going to wait here for the confirmation code from Canva. So again, if you don't get it, you can just click on recent code. But here it is, 131050. So 131050. And once you enter that, we're going to wait for it to load up. And here we have it. We are loaded up into the main Canva dashboard. So what are you going to be using Canva for? Small business, student, teacher, personal, nonprofit, charity. I'm going to go with personal for now because it is personal. And then, yeah, we're going to get right into it. So here we have it. Here's Canva. And now let me explain it to you real quick what everything does. Now, this is the top bar over here. And in the top bar, obviously, you're going to find different things for your Canva, like the design spotlight, where you're going to get all the different designs that you can make on Canva. Like, presentations, documents, PDF editors, graphs and charts, video editing, photo collages, cards, mugs, t-shirts, and many things like that. Then in the business section, you can get all the use cases related to businesses, different features for businesses, different industries that use them, different departments and stuff like that. Then in the education section, you have all the LMS integrations, the different case studies, and all those things. And then in the plans and pricings, you can see that we have 3 discrete different plans: the free plan, the pro plan, and the teams plan. So yeah, those are the main things when it comes to the top header bar. Then we have our left-hand sidebar where we have our home, our template, our projects, the brand, the content planner, discover apps, and much more. So we have all these different features when it comes to the left hand side. Now you're probably wondering, how are we supposed to make a logo? So don't worry, I'm going to walk you through every single aspect of it. All you're going to need to do is you're going to come up here on the top right where it says create a design, and over here you're going to write logo. Now once you write logo, you're just going to click on the first link that pops up, and once you're here we go. Now this is your blank canvas, and here is where you're going to start creating your design and start making your art, and obviously create one of the best logos for your Acuity scheduling page and get customers and attract them to your site. Now, all you need to do to create your logo is obviously give it a decent background color. So I'm just going to give it, a nice blue. And once you've done that, give it a decent, elements. Just come here, add basically scissors because obviously you have a decent salon. Add a guy with a good haircut, a good beard, and obviously add your credentials like John's Haircut Salon. So just choose a good font like I have over here. Write John Haircut Salon for men, and once you've done that, make sure it fits in, make sure the font is okay, and once you've done that, you're just going to bring the text on top. Obviously this is not the most appealing, but you get the point. This is how you're going to make it. Just go on share, then click on download the image, and once you've downloaded it, you're just going to bring it here to your basic page for obviously your scheduling. Here we are, and then just paste it into your logo section, and that is the same way how you're going to basically create a picture or an image for your appointments. And let me show you how it's going to look once you've done that. So this is the logo that I made, and I pasted it on my profile, so that's how it's going to look. And it looks much better in my opinion. Like if I do a view live, and look at that, there's the logo for my company, and here's the logo that I made for my appointment. And look, it looks much better. And then when the user comes here, they're going to see all these things, and it's just going to look much better for them. So they can choose a time, continue, they can write their name, stuff like that, complete their appointment, and yeah, just much more. So that is how basically you can create images. Again, just use Canva, works amazingly. And then obviously, as I said, you can, I forgot to mention, you can also go in payment settings and set your different payments through platforms like Stripe, Square, PayPal, or something like that. So yeah, that's basically about it. If you found this video helpful and informational, please do make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this, please do let me know down in the comments below, and I will make more for you as soon as I can. But yeah, that was all from me for today. I hope you all keep having a great, amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.